Alright, guys. So, the name's Mad Gamer. I am really Michael. You can call me Michael, gamer, Mad Gamer, whatever you guys want to call me. This is my first live stream, so if it's horrible, let me know, because I'm sure it will be. um, Also, kind of want to let you know what the stream will be about. You got uh, talking about life, talking about games. I'm going to be playing the game SCUM. Something I've been playing for about a month and a half now. I kind of want to let you know, my progress I'm on that. Game Pyres is the people that make that game, so I want to give them a shout out because it's an excellent game. It's still in beta. They're still working on the kinks and adding new features and everything else. So I've actually talked to one of the developers on my LinkedIn page. So, like I said, if you ever get on LinkedIn, go to Game Pyres, look these guys up. Pretty pretty good guys to give you feedback on a game you're making, stuff like that. So now let's talk about what's happened for the last few months. I graduated Full Sail University with an online degree, a bachelor's in game design. So I did not go to the school. I done everything online, and I graduated. So yay for me. Um, the thing is hindsight. I probably could have learned everything that I learned on YouTube. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, was the experience what you needed for being a AAA game designer, if that's what you want to do? Sure. I would. It gave you the ins and the outs of the business. You probably could have learned more going to the school because the teachers probably have more knowledge than my 5-year old that was looking at me and saying, "Hey, what are you doing on the screen?" So yes, in actuality, going to the school would probably have been a better option. But either way, the curriculum does give you the insight and the details of a AAA, business for game design. So with that being said, would I have done it for 60 grand? No. I would have went on YouTube, figured out how to do coding, figured out how to do Unity. If you wanted to go the Epic route, you could have done that. Maya, Blender, all of those. So I will tell you, if people are asking, hey, do you want to do, a online degree plus go to work plus handle home life? Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. I am a quality control supervisor still for a manufacturing company, and I work 10 hours a day. So I went in at 6 a.m., got off at 4 p.m., and still done and met the deadlines for Full Sail. So with that being said, with kids in here in the evening, it was tough to get on before 6 p.m. because you need to give them attention. You need to give your wife, your girlfriend attention, because one thing you don't want this to do is step in on your home life and ruin it. And will that happen? Absolutely. If they are not a giving person, if they're not a person that will, you know, help you follow your dreams or help you succeed in your dreams, it will mess it up in a hurry. So, with that being said, I just want to go ahead and get this out there. I wanted to start doing live streams. I'm on Fiverr. I give tutorials. I give help. If somebody has a question on Unity or Visual Studio, which I'm well versed at on that. Unreal, I'm not as well versed, but I do have some insight on that. Also, people hit me up on there for codes. Hey, I need a code to make my guy jump, X amount of feet high so that they can jump on a wall or whatever, and I'll do coding for them. Um, like I said, with this stream, I might start doing a little bit of the coding, and say, hey, if you're wanting to do some basic stuff, here we go. You want to get into more detailed stuff, if I cannot do it, then I'll send you to somebody that can, because Discord is a lifesaver if you're going into the game development or game design degree. There's a lot of things, a lot of rooms, a lot of people that you can get on there, and they can pretty much point you in the right direction. I've had plenty of help for my endeavors and what I'm trying to do here. I am not going for a AAA company. I do not even have a portfolio made up. I want to, but like I said, other things have happened between April and now, and I just want to, you know, get this out there to anybody and everybody that wants to know about, just Full Sail University. I don't know anything about anything else, school wise. You want to know about coding, you want to ask questions about, whatever else, you can. I mean, I'm here to help you guys out, and answer your questions. Put questions down in the comments. Also, hit that bell icon so that I know that you get my videos when I post them live or if I record them and send them out later. I want to grow my channel because that's how I'm going to make some money to make this passion that I want a reality. Right now I still work. I'm just like any other blue collar person. Everybody's like, oh, people that stream, they don't do nothing else. They're just, entitled people. They're lazy people. Whatever else you want to call them. But in actuality, if it's just that they do, they put a lot of hard work into what they do. Me, I just started. It'll be very basic at first. It might be boring at times, so please stick with me. I promise you I'm a funny person. I have a lot of quirks that I have. I'm not a very good gamer. I do my best. I've been playing since I was probably 8 years old when regular Nintendo came out. Super Mario Brothers, of course, the original. Duck Hunt, yeah, that was me. So, like I said, I'm an old guy. I'm 41 years old. So, just putting that out there, these young people are going to be like, oh, I don't want to listen to this old guy. He don't know what the hell he's talking about. Well, maybe I give you guys some life lessons. Maybe I'll make you better, in your life, something maybe you wasn't doing before, you know, that you could take what I teach you and pertain it to your life. So give me a shot. Like I said, we'll see what happens. But anyway, let's get into this game. So Scum is made by Gamepires. I do not remember the country that they're based out of, but I do know their names are hard to pronounce. But they're good guys. Like I said, I've talked to one of them on LinkedIn, and he's like a lead developer over there. And I really wish I could get the guy's name. I apologize that I don't. But anyways, I gave him a question, and it was a day later, and he already had a response to me. So that was pretty cool. So this game is a survival game, probably the best way to put it. It's got zombies, or what they call puppets, in this game. Also, you find loot. You go around to these different places, and you try to get food, water, weapons, tools, and you can build a base. So it's a base building game. It's really awesome. Mr. Feudal, I hope I said it right. Like I said, I apologize if I didn't. But I've been watching his streams for a while, and great person. Hilarious. The way he does his streams. Not saying I want to mimic him, because I'll never be as good as he is. But check his streams out. Check whatever channels he has. But it's Mr. Feudal, Feudal. Okay. He plays this game a lot. So I've been working on this character for a while. I'm in a multi. If I can turn the volume down. I'm in a multiplay. So PvP, you have other players too. You have PvE also, where you have those puppets and animals can kill you. So anyway, let's jump in here and see what's happening on mine. They are on the 0.6 update. It's where they added motorcycles, and they've gotten an upgrade on their reload system, because you have to take the bullets, you got to put it into the chamber, or you got to put it into whatever slots you have, and then you have to take that, add it to the gun, add scopes to the guns, just you'll see it's a lot of moving pieces, and it can get you addicted into this game. No joke. I'll sit here for 3 hours, and I thought 30 minutes had passed, and I'm like, wow. And that's what they call in the game business flow. If the game is too hard, people will quit because they can't. Oh, of course, it's going to time out on me now. But as I was saying, if the game's too hard, then people are not going to play it because they can't get the satisfaction of winning. If it's too easy, then they won't get the satisfaction of having that level of competition, having that level of degree of difficulty where, you got to get up there and reach for something, and that's what will happen. They won't play it because it's too easy. So flow is that middle ground right in between where the game makes it immersive, and you forget everything around you. You forget the time, you forget to eat, you forget to sleep. So those are what video game makers want to make, is that kind of game that puts you in that immersive state, because that's what keeps bringing the people back. You know, they won't come back if it's easy. They won't come back if it's hard. They will come back if it's just on the edge of both, where you feel the satisfaction of, hey, I done it. I got that weapon that I was looking for. It took me a month to get it, and everything else I had to go through to get it, but I got it. So that's what video game making is all about. I'll go ahead and let you know, while we're waiting on the game, is that's what's going to happen. You want to make video games, great. You got to have an idea first, of course. But if you can't make it immersive enough where people will want to stay and buy your content, I mean, you can put 100 items for sale to buy in your game to make the game easier, like new weapons, stronger weapons, shields, whatever. If your game's not immersive enough, then nobody's going to care. Of course, timed out again. Alright, let's see. Hopefully we can get this going. Like I said, this is my first stream. So, I'm used to this, where, nothing works the first time. But you keep trying it. Also, if there is anybody on when I'm doing this live, please do a chat where, you tell me what my screen looks like. Because, I can't see it right now. I really need to set it up where I have two screens, but I need like one where I can see the OSB Labs, which is what I'm using, or OBS. Can't remember which one. But I need to see that screen so I can see the chat and everything else, plus the game that I'm playing. I might do that on this next stream that I do. I just want to pretty much get my feet wet, and like I said, any help that you can give me, please let me know. Trust me, I'm not going to be a ninja. I'm not going to be, anybody else that does this on a daily basis. But I do want to have a good experience for the people that want to sit and take their time from something else they could be doing, and they're watching me, because that's what I would do. I would want somebody to care enough for me as the viewer to produce a good product. So that's what I do. I try to help people. If you guys are having any problems, if you're wanting to be a game designer, if you're just wanting some tidbits, if there maybe something you hear on here that you never knew, you want to ask me more about it, trust me, I will get back to every comment. And I'm going to start doing this regularly. And, like I said, I know I got to hit so many viewers, so many likes. And everybody knows how YouTube and Twitch and everything works now. So, I shouldn't have to tell everybody, oh, hit the like button, hit this, hit that. Everybody knows. So, all right. I think we're actually going to be in. Awesome. So, here's what I got. I'll go ahead and pop my map up first. So, the big red dot down in Z4, that's where I'm at. So, what has happened is they put me on this island. And I have no way off the island. There's no boats. There's no road. There's nothing. So, I've been playing this for about a week now. gathering food, gathering this and that, everything else. And I'm still looking for a boat so that I can get over to the main side. You know, I want to explore more, which I've been all over the map. I've had this game for over a month and a half. So if I take you up here to D3, C3, D4 in that area, this is the city. This is the big city where you can get almost anything you want. Okay. Down here, Z1, Z2, there is a railway station, and it's got a tremendous amount of stuff. But in this game, what you want to look for are these small areas like this one on this island in Z4. Because this right here is a bunker. And those bunkers have all the military grade weapons, you know, the camouflage, clothing, you know, the helmets, everything. So like, for example, up in C3, you got this little, where I'm pointing the arrow at, this little area right here. More than likely, that's a bunker. So if you're playing this game, you kind of want to know where the bunkers are. There are maps online that you can go to, and they'll point them straight out to you. But look for these little side roads with these little orange things around it, like in D3 where I'm pointing at right now. Because those are going to be the areas you want to hit. Because those have the best weapons. Now, the thing you got to learn is, you go up there, there's going to be a lot of puppets and zombies, whatever you want to call them. And you're more likely to get killed. Now, I don't want no yoga leggings. I don't think I'll look good in that. But I will take this. I haven't made a clothing box yet. So let me back up here. So these 4 boxes right here, I've labeled food, tools, vehicle, weapons. I am going to make another one that says clothing and then separate that. And then I might have one more for miscellaneous stuff. But I also have a wheelbarrow. And this right here, the wheelbarrow, is for adding my overflow. Be a good way to put it. So let's just dive into this real quick before we get going. Like I said, I don't want to make this stream too long and cumbersome. I want to get into some action, you know, for you guys. So F to open the inventory. I hit tab so that it'll show what is in my backpack plus what is in the box, just in case I need to switch stuff over. What I'm carrying right now, which is what you guys probably need to do, is carry a sewing kit when you find one, so that you can fix your backpack if it gets damaged, your clothing if it gets damaged. Also, a hemostatic dressing, or, you know, they got bandages, they got rags that you can cut like clothing up to make rags. You want to add those. Food and water, it's essential, because in the new 0.6 update, they reworked the metabolism, and you'll die if you starve or if you, you know, get dehydrated. So don't forget that. Alright. Also, I got me a Tech 9 or a Tech 01 M9. Go ahead and put it over here in your hands so that you can actually use it. But I got a silencer, suppressor, and a magazine for M9. Now, here's what I was talking about. You got to put your magazine over here in the inventory, and you have to put bullets over here in the inventory. So as you see, I don't have any bullets yet because I got them put up in the weapons box. But you see the little white line right here? This tells you how full your magazine is. So right now, I don't have all of them. And if you want a quick check, is you right click, you hit check ammo. And what this is going to do, it's going to say 11 of 15. So I got 11 bullets in my magazine, which is not bad. I'll give you a little hint. Always hit check ammo before you know that you're going to get into a fight with somebody. Because if not, this gun right here will lock up on you. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a bug, if that's what they want it to do. But if you shoot like 4 or 5 in a row, it's like the bullet gets stuck. And you'll no longer be able to use that weapon. So, just for FYI, just do that. So, for vehicle, I put my toolboxes, I put my vehicle repair kits, I put batteries, because you will need batteries if you find a vehicle, and car battery cables. And this right here will jumpstart your vehicles. Okay, you always want to have those items. Now, also, I'm trying to find a gas can, and I have not found one yet. But I'm looking. Also, I got a motorcycle helmet. I thought it was pretty cool, so I picked it up. Alright, so tools. Real quick. Open the inventory for the tools, and I got a crap load of stuff. I got metal scrap, metal scrap, metal scrap, metal scrap, metal scrap. This right here will be for your walls eventually. You can make metal walls, you can make wood walls for your base building. Also, bolts, you'll need those. Nails, I need a whole bunch more of those, but you need those. Glue, I have no idea what to use for it. I have not gotten that far into the game, but the glue, not sure. Same thing for the duct tape. The thread helps you put stuff together that needs rope. So just about everything. The wire cutters, I don't know what that's for. The grinding stone will be used to sharpen blades, of course. Also rope, same thing with the thread. You'll need it for putting together, all kinds of stuff. Walls, boxes. Like these boxes right here took, rope and planks and everything else. Your safety pins you can make into lock picks. So here's all my lock picks. And then I got an order of small screwdrivers. I'm telling you, it is very essential that you guys put a number on each of your things or you'll kind of get out of whack. Like, I don't need any more safety pins or lock picks. I got all I need right here. I can take 20 of these bobby pins and I can make them into lock picks. So, of course, the better lock picks, the faster the lock will open. Just FYI. Also, you got these screwdrivers, but I would like to find the black and the yellow ones because there's a whole bunch more of those in one little block like this. I think there's like 20. So if you find them and you find a whole bunch of them, you can get rid of these red ones. You want the black and yellow ones. Okay. Also, locks. Put a number on your locks, but you'll need a bunch so that you can lock all your stuff up. So here I got 2 rows for them. Also, wire. Wire is just like your thread and your rope. Used for the same thing. And then down here, I got miscellaneous stuff. I got me another sewing kit, got matches, I got stuff for fishing, barbed wire. So all your miscellaneous stuff I'd put down at the very bottom. So that covers the tools. Let's go to weapons. Weapons, you got a whole bunch of bullets for all different kinds of guns. And here's the thing. If an M9's laying beside you, you're not going to get a magazine for an M9. You got to look for it. Okay? So it's pretty interesting. AK-47, AKS-74U. I got 3 of those. AK-15s. Also, make sure you're looking at the percentages. Okay? If you get 3 of these, and say I get a 4th one, and the 4th one is 60%, throw that in away. Okay? You shouldn't need no more than 3 magazines per gun. Alright? So, tidbit of information there. Here's a compound bow sight, which I do not have a compound bow, but I went and picked it up just in case, because you never know what you're going to need. Same thing for the adapter. Ammunitions box. I got a bunch of ammunition right here that gives you, X amount of bullets inside there. And what you do is you take this, you right click on it, you put it over here, then you click on it again, and you want to unpack it. When you unpack it, it'll give you a piece of paper, which is the box, and then it'll give you the bullets. Okay? Now, I don't know how many bullets is in each of these, if you want to do the calculation or whatever, but I'm assuming that if you do 100%, it's 20 bullets. Something like that. Sights, suppressors, scopes, knives. Knives work really well because if your gun runs out of bullets or it gets stuck where you can't use the gun no more, your knife is your friend, because that's how you're going to have to kill the puppet. You got axes you can use. You got, even a chainsaw. I think you can take it and use it. So it's pretty neat. Now, they did put a new thing in for the guns. I like it a lot, that you can disassemble the gun. So if you see that I got 3 of these M1911s, this 27% one, I can disassemble it, which is going to make the box bigger, so you're going to have to find a spot for it. But what you can do is take those parts and add them to your other guns to fix them to make them better guns. So I thought that was pretty neat. I got a Tech 01 M9 that's 100%. I got another one here that's 98%. I got a Black Hawk crossbow that I can use this crossbow bolt in. I've never used a crossbow before, so I'm kind of interested in that. You got a Hunter 85. You got an MP5, an MP5 SD. So this right here, the little box that comes up, tells you what you can use. 9mm ammunition. This one takes 22 caliber bullets. This one right here, it takes the crossbow bolt. This one here, 12 gauge shell ammunition. So read these if you're new to the game. Okay. Also, let's go to food here real quick. Got food. Now on the food, here's where I put my backpacks. Alright, I put my clothing in here until I get clothing. So when I get clothing, all my backpacks and my clothing will go in there. All the food will go in here. So if you want to set it up like that, you can. I thought this was pretty cool how other people were doing it. And you can name your box. So thought that was pretty neat. I need to try to get more camo, because your tactical stuff has more, as you can see, more space to put stuff than, say your regular motorcycle pants. I got a waist bag. I actually got 2 of them. So here's what happens. If you go to 0% on your clothing, it's destroyed. So if you want to keep it, make sure you have sewing kits, is what I was telling you before. I got 30 uses on this one, and then my other one, I think it was in tools, is 25. You want to use those up, sparingly, so that you have enough, but anytime you can collect certain items, collect them all. Okay. So, enough with the inventory. Probably bored you to death with that. I'm sorry. But to get out of this screen, just hit escape, and we are ready to go. So what I need to do is I need to see what I got. So I got hemostatic, I got bottles of water, I got my food, and I got my nails. Now when I find bolts, I'll put bolts right here, and you can stack these on top of each other. Other than that, let's see here. I think I'll take the advanced lockpick, just in case I need it. And a box of safety. No. and some screws. So I got 6 of those. Let's see. Sorry. So 6 and 6. And then 4 lock picks. I'm doing this just because I don't know what's going to be out there. I don't know if I'll need it or not, but I don't want to weigh myself down. Because the more you put on yourself, the slower you're going to go. Okay? Just FYI. And you'll drain your energy real quick. Alright. Weapons. So what kind of weapon do I want to take other than my handgun? The MP5 I don't have anything for. This only has 4 bullets that you can load up. I don't know if I'll take the crossbow, but alright, let's take the sawed off. And with that, I want to load up my 12 gauge. And take this. Also, I need some 9mm. Yep. So take my 9mm. Where's that? There they are. What else? M1 rifle, 185. That's a. Yep, I can take that one. 12 gauge. So I want to take enough bullets so that, you know, if I run out over here, then I have extra that I can find a hiding spot, get into, and you know, fix my gun. Also, if you have one, take an extra magazine. Go ahead and fill it up. See how it turns green? Load the ammo. I'm telling you, see how it loads it? And it does load it slower. Usually it would just pop them all in there at one time. Well, now it's more realistic where it's showing you have to do it. So put that back. I have this ready. Now, what else would I need for my travel? I don't think I will. Alright, so that's it. So let's go over here to the wheelbarrow and just open this up. Let me show you what I got. So this is my overflow. This is the stuff that won't fit. So I do have binoculars, but binoculars take up a lot of blocks. Takes up 4 spaces basically. I will take them though because I am traveling to unknown territory and I want to make sure I see ahead. And you always want to take a gun or an axe so that if you do get in trouble, then you can help yourself out. And I don't want to take the axe. So I'm going to go to weapons, open the inventory, and MK5000 or the Bushman. I'm going to go with this. Okay. So we're ready. Let's head out the door. I'll show you what I got going on. So this is my, what you want to call, fort, whatever. As you can see, the sun's out. I got this little area. Because what it is, I put a double door. And my my intelligence is not high enough yet. So I cannot actually make locks yet. So I'm having to build that up. So when you make your character, you want to put all your INT. You want to put all the numbers as high as you can go so that you can have all the stuff readily available. And what I mean by that is your crafting. See how I got basic? I don't even have basic up yet. So if it's not in color, you can't do it. Alright, so you see how it's advanced? I can't do that. I can't do medium. I can't do these locks, which is what I need. I can't even do an iron lock yet. So I'm having to build my numbers up. And the way to do that is health and stats. So stats, you see I have 5.0 right here. Well, I should have put it all, in engineering or whatever. Because right now, I can't do anything, basically. I need to, my survival is 95%, which is good. But I need this engineering to be all the way up. Right now it's 57%. So hopefully after this run right here, we'll be good to go. So you got inventory, shows all that. Crafting shows what you can craft. Metabolism shows your health and your stats to see, how well you're doing. My bladder's 68%, my colon 45% full, my stomach and my intestines is 0. So what that's saying is I probably need to eat. And your 4 little things in the bottom left over here is your food, your water. As you can see, my water is 77%. So what that means is I need to drink. So I take my lowest percentage one and I drink off. So I apologize if I'm talking fast too. Like I said, kind of nervous, not really. I mean, I am 41 years old, so if I don't know how to talk to people now, something's wrong. But anyway, so as you can see, it kept the bottle. So you want to keep it so that you can fill it up at, a water hole or whatever later. I always put it in my hand, not on the ground. I always put it in my hand when I head out because you never know what you're going to run into. Alright. Okay, so escape. Open the door. Of course, there's no lock on it, so if anybody comes through here, if you see my stream and you know I'm in your group, please don't take my stuff. Okay, so I want to look for this little area down here where my arrow is, because that is a bunker. I've been in this city for a week and a half now, raiding it every day to gather all my stuff up. Now I want to go here because I want that loot. Okay? So, let's punch out of here. Well, so when I get into a clearing, I'll pull my map back up to see where my dot's heading. Because the only thing I don't like about this is I haven't got a compass yet. And I need one so it tells me the direction I'm going. Okay. So I need to start heading that way. And you'll get used to it after a while. You'll kind of figure out where you have to head to start, Alright. So here's the deal I was telling you about. You'll start slowing down. Of course, I don't have a way of, getting a vehicle yet. So you can run for a little bit, but you're going to get tired. And it's saying that I feel slightly warm. When it says this stuff, you want to take hold of it and, change your stuff around. Because if you don't, you're going to do hypothermia. Okay? So do it as quickly as possible. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the raincoat off. Alright, I'm going to drop it. It's going to be on there, on the ground. I'm going to pick it up, put it in there. Put it in my bag. Because you need a raincoat so that you don't mess your clothing up and get infected with something. It's for protection. Plus, it gives you some... and then you see the yellow. The yellow is saying that you're kind of slowing down. But if you're in the red, that means you're going to wear out really quick. Now, I will tell you, there's a little trick to speeding up your I guess endurance, would be what I would call it. So we get to the past this. Okay. All right. So what you want to do is you want to hit X. X is going to lay you down. I don't know if you see over there in the corner, but it's going up pretty rapid. So just like if you were in real life, if you need to, take a rest to build back up your endurance, then that's what you have to do. So it's back up to 100%. Now I can get going again. Now you always want to check your map because you want to know that you're going in the right direction. And right now, I need to point myself this way because I'm going too far. Oh, did you guys hear that? See that right there? Up in the sky? Yeah. So what that just did is that told all these puppets that I'm here. It took me a while to figure that out, but that's what it just did. So now I got to look out for enemies. Okay? And that means you can't wear all your endurance out. Because if you do, you ain't going to have none to run from. Okay? Now, I have not explored all of this yet. And I will tell you, if you have a gun in your hand, if you right click, it will put you in first person mode. The only thing with first person mode is you're going to go super slow for some reason. And I have not figured out how to speed that up. Even though I know Mr. Feudal can go pretty fast. So if he ever gets wind of the stream, please let me know how to do that. Because I have not had time to look it up yet. Alright. So you see that there is a enemy right there. Now if you're too close or they see you, guess what? They're going to come after you. So you got one or two things you can do. You can be aggressive, go after them, try to catch them off guard, or wait for them to come to you and try to hit them. Alright, like I said, always check ammo just in case. I got 11 bullets. Or you can take plan C and try to go around him. Okay. Now, if you do not have a suppressor on your gun, you are going to attract a lot of attention. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Also, I probably should have took the Hunter 85 so that I could come up here and snipe, but my Hunter 85 is not in that great of shape, so usually up here there's two items that you can grab. I don't need no pole and I don't need a pair of gloves. So sometimes there's guns, sometimes there's bullets. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So, check the areas. But what you're looking for, what you want to get into, is the bunkers. I always do the outside perimeter first. I try to kill all of the puppets first. That's on the outside. See, don't need none of that. Some people like the brass knucks, not me. Now, bulletproof vest, I kind of like that, but as you can see, it takes up a lot of room. So that might be gone by the end of the time. Okay, I hear him. I don't see him. Did you hear that rumbling noise or whatever? That's... Why is stuff putting us on the ground today? Load ammo. Oh, why did... Oh. Yeah, I'm not used to the new loading thing. It takes the gun all the way out, but anyway. That's cool. Alright, so do that. Gotta do this again. And then put this back. Alright, check your ammo. Always check your ammo. 16 of 15. I'm good to go. Alright. Oh, I see one. Okay. There we go. Like I said, not saying I'm the greatest shot in the world, but whatever gets the job done, always check it. For some reason, it will jam you up. Now, you can go into these little things like this, the sheds, but that's not the bunker. And it sounds like there's a lot in there. So, because these things will jump out at you in a hurry. Ah, here's the opening. Here's the secret opening. Okay, now I am inside the bunker. I need to get my gun ready. I gotta do all this. Always be prepared. Always. Go ahead while I'm at it. Check my ammo. I have no ammo. Oh, wow. Chamber. Okay. So this will be a glass break kind of thing. And this, put that back. Equip it. Boom. Check the ammo. Alright. Alright. Let's go see what we can do here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh. Here we go. We got a bad boy right here. What the hell? Okay. Well. Wasted bullets, but I'm not going in there, so I'm not really worried about it. There's nothing really in there. Yeah. You gotta watch going around corners too, because it could be openings. Yep. Okay. Nothing. Oh, look, also on these walls, there's things you can check that's got stuff in them. Don't forget them. Why does that keep doing that? Guess they hold the button down. Not sure what's going on with that. And what I'm looking for before I stop the stream is I'm wanting to find the armory. And I'm not sure where the armory is at. So this stuff right here, all this junk, I've already gotten a bunch of. Oh, right here it is. Boom. Alright. You go to the armory and let's search it real quick before I get out of here. So here's an MP5 SD. Definitely load that up. There's another tech. I can use this tech for parts. There's a staff-proof vest. There's a bulletproof vest. The bulletproof looks like it's got a lot more buttons. Compartments. We'll keep that. There's an M16A folding. Let's check these. There's me a hunter. I'll take that. Might not need it. I could throw it away if I need to. There's a magazine, because I only got one magazine so far of that. AKS 74U. Like I said, you know, depending on if it's better than the others, I'll get rid of it. I don't need a leather holster. More bullets. I always take bullets, no matter what they are, because you never know what kind of gun you're going to get. Already got one that's better than that one. Don't need a mask or a scarf. Bullets. There we go. And bullets. MP5 magazine. Yes, sir. That's what I was wanting. But now, all my MP5 bullets are over there. So, why it's doing that? Oh, because it's already full. Sorry. Alright, so guys, I'm going to end the stream here. Like I said, you know, I'll start the stream back up later on this evening. This is where I'm going to be at, and we will go from there. Alright, so guys, I appreciate it. And like I said, let me go ahead and main menu this. And get back to the main menu. But anyway, if you guys have any questions or whatever, you know, please let me know. Alright.